the message that I want to tell y'all today. You know, I titled it How to Heal Your Heart, but I think it's in anything in life when you're going through a hard time, when you're trying to beat depression, when you're feeling like you're at your rock bottom, right? When you feel like you can't go on no more. Because let's be honest, we all go through that at some point in our life. I don't care how good your life is, you know, you're going to go through hard times. That's inevitable. You know, we can't prevent that. We're going to have mountains in our life regardless, right? Mountains are going to come. And as we're hiking this hike, I told Tristan, I said, man, what's the mountain in your life right now? What's the thing? I said, you don't have to tell me, but think about the mountain in your life. Think about that big thing that you're carrying around with you. And today I want you to focus and call whatever that situation is, your mountain. And I mean, call this mountain, whatever your situation is. So if it's stress, if it's, you know, whatever. And I did the same. And as we're hiking this mountain, I kept telling him to tell himself in his head, man, to keep going because this is a hard climb. So the thing that I really wanted to say today, one of the best ways to heal your heart, one of the best ways to change your mood is movement. And a lot of people don't want to hear this. And I'm going to be real with you. A lot of people said they were going to hike with me this morning. A lot of people hit me up, like hundreds of people hit me up. Maybe 5 to 10 people actually showed up. Maybe 5 people showed up because it's a sunrise hike and it's work. And every time I hike a mountain, and I know some people can't physically, I understand that, but people said, I will be there, and they didn't show up. And that is a perfect example of our lives. We don't show up for ourselves, guys. And I just want to tell you, I made a podcast today about this. Inaction leads to suffering. A lot of us suffer in our relationships, in our life, in our health because of inaction. I know it's not the case for everything, right? We have sicknesses that come, we have different things, but inaction leads to suffering. And when you stop moving, right? You stop moving physically, mentally, spiritually, depression, self-pity, all these things start to set in. All these things start to set in because you stop moving. If you think about this right now in your life, there was a time in your life where you allowed something to cause you to stop moving. You allowed something to cause you to stop putting action to your life in all areas of your life. Think about it right now. So if you look at a place where you're suffering, where you feel sickness, whether that's emotionally, spiritually, maybe even physically, a lot of it is caused because of inaction. And the inaction part is really not showing up for the things that we know we need to show up for. Not acting on the things that we know we need to act on. So the thing I want to say today as I leave this a quick message is find a way to move. I don't care if it's around the block. I don't care if it's around your house. I don't care if you're climbing mountains. I don't care if you're running marathons. I don't care if you're walking down the street. Find a way to move because that is a trigger in your life physically that reminds you in every area of your life to move, right? To keep on moving forward, to keep on progressing. Because if we don't progress in our life, we die. We die. And I'm not talking about a physical death. I'm talking about a spiritual and emotional death because the things that don't grow, eventually they die. Eventually die. So I know that's a tough message. It's hard. It's an actionable message. And I know a lot of times we get actionable messages. It doesn't feel good in our soul because we have to take the work and do something. But I want to tell you right now, this is your life, guys. Nothing is going to change if you don't step up to the plate and take massive action in your life. Whatever area you're suffering in, take massive action. So for me, if I'm not feeling like I'm in the right place health-wise, I'm going to take massive action with my nutrition, with my physical fitness. If I feel like my relationships aren't in the best place, I'm going to take massive action in my emotional health, right? And action leads to suffering and action leads to sickness. Okay? So move. I don't care how you move, what you do, but move physically so you can teach yourself how to move emotionally, spiritually, in every aspect of your life. All right, I appreciate y'all. Go conquer your struggle, create new peaks, make the best out of your life, make the best out of your day, make the best out of your year, and go listen to my podcast straight up this morning. Okay, because I did an exercise, and I don't want to say it right now because I want you to listen to the episode straight up, any Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to podcasts, and do that exercise. It's a visualization exercise where you see yourself in the future, which helps you in your present. Because a lot of us, we don't see ourselves in the future, right? We just see ourselves in the present and we get stuck in that place. Whether it's a good place or a bad place, we get stuck there and we stop moving with our life. Anytime we stand still, so will everything else. Okay, so will everything else. All right, create massive action in your life today. whatever that massive action is. Maybe it is a step. Maybe it is 10 squats. Maybe it is a long run. Maybe it is a walk. Maybe it is a bike ride. Maybe it is meditation. I don't care what it is. Create action in your life, because when you sit there and you don't do anything, depression sets in. I call it depression quicksand. And all that happens is you sink deeper, 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 deeper in it till you get to a place where you feel like you can't get out of it. Till you get to a place where you feel helpless. Till you get to a place where you feel emotionally paralyzed. Okay? All 2,000 of you do that. I know it's not the message that everybody wants to hear. People want to hear that feel-good stuff. But if you want to create change in your life, you got to take action in your life. Period. 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 All right? I love y'all. All right, let's get it, man. Straight up.